darkness was mine. Didn't know it was there the whole time. Secret I told you long ago. Back from the dead, out of control. As I fall, I'm a bastard, heartless smile. Hear my laughter, love's on trial. I am broken, you are fire. Lies unspoken, heart's desire. Darkness was mine. Didn't know it was there the whole time. Secret I told you long ago. Back from the dead, out of control. Are you ready? Just call out my on trial. I am broken, you are fire. Lies unspoken, heart's desire.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Macromaster coming at you. Today is Thursday, April 30th, 2026. Not going to give it to myself, but I didn't have to look at the clock to correct myself. Today I'm going to be playing some Minecraft Bedrock Edition, continuing to build up my base and my tram system. Without further ado, let's get into the game. Alright, so I just finished making all of these. Getting tired of remaking them every time. There is supposed to be an infinite exploit whereas you can actually grab them and add them to your inventory over and over again. But I'm not going to worry about that right now. Actually, let's go back inside because I do need to grab a couple of these. Because I am almost out. This one is almost about to break. So let's move a few things over. There we go. It's almost sunrise anyway. Alright, we're going to load up the furnaces. Oh, yeah. Okay, we're going to make our blocks of iron and copper. And then we're going to go back down into the mine. Let me just double check. Yep, I figured as much. Gotta keep my furnaces stocked up with lava. Let's go ahead. Let's wait until this lava bucket is empty before we go back down. That's why I like using lava buckets. They last almost forever. There we go. Empty that up. Swap those. Put the blocks away. Make one more block. And then we can go back down into the mine. Alrighty. Now I have been experiencing a weird glitch where my minecart disappears. I don't know what that's all about. And I recently discovered bats in my mine. which shouldn't be any bats in my mind. Sorry, I have crusties in my eyes. Which are annoying. One reason why I can't wear contacts is because my eyes are just always so dry. Oh, sorry. Totally forgot about the weird electronic interference that this thing kicks up. I'll talk more about my drink later. And unlike last time where we were on the left side, we're now back onto the right side. I'm also experiencing weird glitchiness with torches disappearing too. So let's see now. Glitches that I've been experiencing so far. When riding the minecart, hearing the minecart noise as well as the walking noise, or just straight up hearing the walking noise and no minecart noise. Torches disappearing for no reason. Mobs appearing in places they shouldn't be. I once experienced a really weird glitch where I couldn't get into my mine because the entrance was just gone. I had to dig my way out of my mine right through the spot where the entrance should have been. Well, I couldn't get out of my mine. I was in my mine and the entrance was just gone. And then I had to dig my way out, and where my entrance should have spit me out on the surface, it didn't. And when I finally got back to the surface and then went back where the entrance to my mine actually was, that tunnel just kind of ended and I had to re-dig the hole. So, yeah. And it's not because, oh, well, my computer just isn't powerful enough to run it. This is a 12th gen Core i5 processor, a 16 gig of RAM, a 4060 graphics card, NVIDIA GeForce 4060 graphics card. There is no reason that this workstation, this desktop computer can't run Minecraft. I mean, there's some games that I'd be like, yeah, I could see why my computer can't run that. But Minecraft? There's absolutely no reason for my computer to not be able to run Minecraft without glitches. Or it could just be the, pardon my language, enshittification of Microslop owning Minecraft. So how are y'all doing today? Couple of things. I've got I'm waiting on my disability increase to happen. Apparently, and there it goes. Apparently, my disability increase can't be signed off on until the evidence window closes, which that won't happen until May 5th at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time. And then the Veterans Law Judge will be able to sign off on the claim. I've got my fingers crossed that because of my financial hardship flag, that once that evidence window closes, or while we've been waiting in that evidence window, that my case had been worked on and that everything is ready to go, just awaiting signature. And then I will have money to pay bills and pay off some debts, get a new computer. I just paid off this computer, by the way, too, so yay! I got this computer from SkyTech Gaming, but I am going to be going with main gear for my next PC, with the 5000 series NVIDIA graphics card, and I'm thinking, because it's going to be newer, it's going to have DDR5 instead of DDR4, and I'm seriously considering AMD versus Intel for the CPU. As well as an AIO instead of a tower air cooler. Don't get me wrong, this computer's air cooler is exceptional. I mean, I've never had a computer so quiet. But you know, it'll be nice to have a computer that is even quieter than what I currently have. I mean, I would love to have a custom water loop and a straight up water cooler. I would love to be able to have a PC with not only the CPU water cooled, but also the graphics card water cooled. I would love for that, but I don't have that kind of money. Hell, I'm even with getting the new computer from Main Gear, I am going to have to finance it again. Thankfully, I just paid off my my current machine, and so I should be able to get a new bread loan to pay for the new one. It might take a couple of months, but I don't think it should be that difficult. I don't think once my credit score is better than it is currently, I think I will have no problem getting a new bread loan for a new PC. And then this one will go to my wife, and she'll have her own workstation, and we'll be able to game and stream together. We'll also have moved into our new place. by then, which will be closer to the base down in Tacoma. Joint Base Lewis McCord. JBLM for those of you who are from the Pacific Northwest. Because once I get my disability rating increase, I will have base access and I'll be able to save a little bit of money by shopping at the base exchange and the base commissary. Again, for those of you who aren't military, the base exchange is basically kind of like a mini Walmart. No, or not mini Walmart. I'm really dating myself here. A Kmart on base, where you can buy all sorts of stuff. Oh boy. What the deuce? Oh, I have to check this out. Okay, we're switching to creative for a moment because I have got to check this out. What? Oh, that is so weird. Oh, I've got to get a sample. Oops. I meant to. Okay, I've got to get a sample. I've got to get a sample. What is it? What is it? Glowberries. All right. So apparently glowberries are a thing. Okay. Let me just see here. 1, 2, 3. So just making sure. All right, looks like we have an ad break about to pop up. So I'm going to take a quick 5-minute break, run some ads. When I come back, we're going to keep going. So back in 5 minutes. Don't go nowhere. And the consistency of it also is an issue. I want to make sure that the look is consistent across all of my tram system. And boom. I'm just going to clear out all of it. the next, or the last power. Go back through, put in the torches. So, when I'm hyper focused, that doesn't mean I'm not paying attention to you guys. I do try and keep an eye on chat. And hopefully my new setup, when I get it, will help. Alright. Hey, some copper ore. That'll be nice to have for later. Especially now that copper can be used to make stuff other than... Man, I could have gone around this little lake here, but I think it's easier to just go over. I am thinking I'm going to get some wool from my sheep. And possibly... Okay. And possibly start making some... it's almost sundown, so let's get back over. As you can see, the observation tower is almost completed. You just gotta put a roof on it. But for the most part, it is completed. At least to the point where I have it shut off. 5. Shoot. You know what? Not a big deal. I'll just worry about the redstone. Alright, I'm gonna have to take care of that issue later. See, this side is mostly underwater. The other side is mostly under rock. So, under stone. So we don't have to worry about... Alrighty, we are back from the break. Quick word from sponsor before we keep going. Today's sponsor is, of course, W Energy. W Energy is a great energy drink that I absolutely love. Lots of vitamins, minerals, nootropics organically derived from coffee cherries. No artificial dyes, colors, fillers, or sugar. Just good, clean energy with lots of really awesome flavors. The flavor I'm drinking here is Cherry Limer. It is basically cherry limeade like you would get from Sonic, but better. If you want to try some for yourself, just head over to dubby.gg. That's dubby.gg. Use promo code MACRO1, that's MACRO1 at checkout. Save 10% on your order, help support the channel. Get yourself a great energy drink that I guarantee you're going to love. Quick serving suggestion, add a little bit of honey. It helps stabilize the powder in the water, and it adds a really great flavor, as well as some antimicrobial features. I like adding a little bit of matcha powder to mine. It adds a really nice flavor that I like, as well as some antioxidants that Dubby just doesn't have, as well as a smidge more caffeine. Again, that's dubby.gg. Use promo code MACRO1 at checkout for 10% off your order. Give it a quick shake here, since the motor base on my mixer cup kicks up electronic interference on the mic. Delicious. Alrighty, back to the game. Alright. Where were we? Oh, yeah. Let me just double check that I'm going in the right direction here. Yeah. So as I was saying before the break, my disability is almost here finally. It's only been, let's see, I submitted the original claim in August of 2021. So September, October, November, December. So that's 4 months there. Then January, February, March, April. 4 months there. And then 4 years in between, so 48, so 56, maybe 57 months since I originally filed the claim for PTSD. Yeah, that seems to be appropriate. But hey, at least I'm getting it, finally. I just hope it's filed as 100% permanent and total. It's just there's some state benefits, Washington state benefits, that I get for permanent and total. Now things like no cost car registration, no property taxes. Not that I have to worry about property taxes right now, I'm just renting. But, you know, when my wife and I are able to afford a down payment on a house, we'll be able to not have to pay property taxes. Well, certain property taxes. Some property taxes will still be owed, but for the most part, no property taxes. No car registration will be nice. But yeah, base access, that is the big deal. I was explaining what a base commissary and a base exchange are. The exchange being basically your average small department store. The base. Commissary is basically the grocery store. We'll also be able to get cheap gas on base at the gas station. And JBLM has an auto skills center where I'll be able to complete repairs on my car and on our cars in general maintenance. And they even have licensed mechanics on hand to help you with learning how to do the repairs yourself, including bay rentals and lift rentals, so you can, actually get up under there and do things like oil changes and brake jobs and stuff. Super cool. As well as the Warrior Zone, which is essentially a cyber cafe. I'm really excited about that. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get that set up now. But yeah, lots of really cool restaurants, including a Burger King on base where I will be able to get Whoppers at 6 in the morning. Not that I eat a lot of Whoppers anymore. Stupid bug. If there's one little tiny fly that just, I have no idea where he keeps coming from. I caught him like once and he got away. Unless, of course, the Burger King on base is still closed, because I recently saw a post on the Nextdoor app that says only on JBLM, or might have been on Facebook, I don't know. And the Burger King was on fire. Alrighty. But yeah, and being able to use the pool, being able to use the gym. Oh, I have not been to a gym in so long. Also, getting 100% PNT means my wife will get to go to the VA for her medical care, which will save a bunch of money. So if you're wondering what I'm doing with these little retention walls here, this is just in case I accidentally mine my way into water. so I don't flood my tunnels. A few things I plan on doing once I get my back pay for the past 4 years and 8 months. My wife and I, after we pay off our debts, well, actually, after my attorney gets their fees, for our tithing, instead of giving the money to the church, or to a church, we are going to actually do something with the tithe. My wife is going to be helping out one of our friends with some bills that she has. I'm going to donate my half to a couple of charities, including Wounded Warrior Project, and probably I might split mine between 3 places. Wounded Warrior Project, Americans for the Arts, and a good autism advocacy group. Not Autism Advocacy, not Autism Speaks. I'm going to do my research and find one that actually helps people with autism and is actually run by people with autism and doesn't pay their CEO millions of dollars in salary. But I definitely want to get some money to the Wounded Warrior Project. I definitely want some money to go towards the arts because, well, let's face it, arts programs in public schools are dying out. And we need to fund the arts. Let's finish this section off here, and then I'll take another 5-minute break. There's the 5-minute warning for said 5-minute break. Nope. Alright, almost done here, and then we'll take that break. Just a few more little cleaning things up tasks. And there we go. Run over here, get set up for the next section. Alright, 5-minute break. When I come back, we're going to keep going. So, back in 5 minutes. Don't go nowhere. I'm more than want to be able to get to the villages to trade with the villagers. And, of course, loot their places and get supplies that I need, crops that they may be growing that I want to be able to grow at my base. My livestock paddock lit at night. And, of course, the livestock paddock itself, which is a huge feature. If I end up putting a exhaust tower right here at the corner, I will be laughing if that's what ends up happening. Basically, since there's no such thing as taxi flights or taxi rides in Minecraft, I'm basically creating a taxi ride of sorts, an automated travel system that, unfortunately, Minecraft doesn't really have, aside from minecarts. But 0.3 or 0.4. So I've been playing Minecraft for a very, very long time, and I'm still learning new stuff, especially when they add new stuff to the game. And that's what I like about Minecraft, is that they're always adding new stuff and making it so that you can never truly I had to go in and do a little bit of extra work off stream to get this ready. Stupid fish. Shouldn't have been swimming there. But anyway, let me get this section out of the way here. Alright. The buckets available before I go, just to make sure that when I go, I'm not wasting my time or my money to go see the movie for a second time, just to find out that they don't have the bucket, in order to get the bucket, just to find out that they don't have the bucket. Which sucked. It really does suck. Oh, yeah. I'm going to start at this end today. down so we don't accidentally fall off the edge. That I intended to with the Yu-Gi-Oh player base, but I did get some people that were interested. Already back from the break. Let's get this next section started right quick. Hopefully I can finish this up before the end of the stream. I had an appointment today that thankfully I was told I didn't have to show up in person for, that my representative would take care of it for me today. I do still have to go in on June 4th for a follow-up, but it's not a medical appointment or anything. It's just some issues that need to be taken care of, which hopefully if I get my disability increase, hopefully next week. The issues that caused me to have this appointment today and again on June 4th won't even be issues anymore. But yeah. Alright. I'm hoping I get my disability, man. The VA is so obtuse and just... it's almost impossible to figure out where you are in the system, especially on disability appeals. I mean, it's my own fault for selecting the higher level review hearing instead of going through the proper levels of appeals, but I don't have the bandwidth, the emotional and intellectual bandwidth to suffer through all that. I mean, I barely had the emotional and intellectual bandwidth to deal with this higher level review hearing. But so yeah, after we do the after my attorney gets paid, after we do the tithing, we're going to pay off a lot of credit card bills and loans and stuff. And then we are going to be buying some things. I'm definitely getting my wife a new phone. And I'm getting myself a new phone. We're basically getting new phones, new iPhones, new Apple Watches, new earbuds. I'm getting myself AirPods Pro 3s. My wife is getting Powerbeat Pro 3s. The only reason she's not getting the AirPods is because she likes earbuds that have the ear hook, because her earbuds tend to fall out of her ears a lot, and so having that extra little support in the back with the ear hook will help keep her earbuds in her ears. We're getting Apple Watch Ultra 3s as well. And then we're getting My wife is currently driving a Nissan Altima, a 2021 Nissan Altima. We still have the 2018 Chevy Volt. We're gonna get, but it is currently not running because of a few issues. We're gonna get those fixed, and then I'm gonna be able to have a car to drive around. We also still have a loan on the Volt, which we're gonna pay off. But yeah. Oh, it's going to be so nice not being able to have to worry about, okay, what bill are we not going to pay this month so that we can actually afford to eat. Right. Almost done. I think I can finish this layer today. And of course, later this month, or later this week, like tomorrow, when I'm playing Magic the Gathering Arena, it'll be the new ranked play, or standard ranked play season. So that'll be interesting. And then, of course, on Sunday, the new season for ranked play ladder on Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Okay. Almost done here. Just gotta clean this up. I'll get everything set up for the next layer, or to start the next layer. Alright. All set up for the next layer. And that's going to do it for me today, folks. I want to thank you all for joining me. You've been awesome. I will be back on tomorrow at 6 a.m. Pacific time playing some Magic the Gathering Arena, continuing to play the rank play ladder, the standard rank play ladder. So until tomorrow at 6 a.m. Pacific time, peace out. Stay frosty. have a great day, and please stick around for the raid. It really does help not only my channel, but the channel that I raid.
This is how the story ends. I've read between the lines. Your pages are a mystery. Your words are undefined. You buried all your secrets there for one of us to find. You wrote them on the pages bare, between the covers bind.